In today's BTG episode, Joey and Haley discuss Bill's future. Donald tells his mom he wants her happy, and Shanice asks Ted over for Christmas. Anita cried learning she has triple-negative breast cancer while the families trimmed the Christmas trees. At Nicole's, Ted tells her that Vernon is having an affair. She bursts out laughing and says he's lost his mind. Next, he'll tell her that her mom is running a meth lab. Ted explains that Vernon is seeing Sharon. Her parents don't have the storybook marriage she thought they did. She demands details. As he explains they were seen together entering her hotel room, she shoots down every detail. He adds that the witness confronted Victor, but he denied it. Nicole says this only proves that Ted is sketchy and demands to know who the witness was. He admits it was Leslie. She's appalled he knows Leslie isn't reliable. The woman is unhinged, she says. He won't deny she's a sociopath, but why would she make this up? Nicole is sure she wanted to ruin the holidays. She says her father is a better man than him. Ted just thought she should know and walks out. Andre and Danny lay back after having some tantric sex. When they leave the room and eat, Nicole shows up and asks if Daddy would cheat on their mother. Andre escapes and Danny asks her sister where this is coming from. She bursts out laughing when her sister tells her what Ted told her. As they drink, they admit that Vernon and Anita have both been giving off weird vibes. Nicole says that if something is happening, they won't tell them over the holidays. They can't say anything in case they are wrong. At home, Anita tells Vernon that she saw her doctor today. She's been diagnosed with breast cancer. She had a biospy and an ultrasound. She's known for days. He realizes she told Sharon and Tracy before him. He wonders if she thinks he's weak. She's shut him out of the most important battle in her life. He vowed to lobe her in sickness and health, not just when she decides it's okay. She doesn't know how to do cancer. He's sorry he wasn't by her side, but that ends tonight. This is their battle to fight. Cancer picked the wrong family to mess with. The kids start calling, but she asks him to ignore it. She explains the odds are not in her favor. He reminds her that the odds of her making it like she has were low too. She's been beating the odds her whole life. She says she's lost more awards than she's won. She wants this Christmas to be the best ever and not to see the concerned looks on their kids' faces. He promises they will make that happen. When she leaves the room, he picks up her photo and weeps. Ted goes to Orphe Jeans and finds Shanice with the last piece of cobbler. He tells her it's been a night, so she agrees to share. They talk about the holidays and where he'll be spending them. He'll be alone and he's fine with that. Andre shows up to pick up food. Shanice tells Ted he's welcome to come to Christmas with her family and walks out. They sit and talk about Ted's brother. They both miss him. Andre hands him tickets so they can go to the football game just like he used to with his brother. At home, Haley poisons Bill's whiskey and then hands it to him. He jokes she must be after her gifts early. She suggests they wait until they get to St. Bart's to open their gifts. He explains that his offer on the house didn't go through. She's annoyed, but he promises they can get somewhere better. Haley accuses him of making empty promises. He says they will restart their hunt for the perfect property after the holidays. She doesn't want to spend her holiday being shunned as a pariah. He reminds her she seduced a married man. She throws that back in his face and storms out. At the club, Joey is surprised that Vanessa wants him to play Santa. They joke around until Donald shows up. He says that Joey is taking his dad's place as Santa for the holiday party. Donald sits down and explains he got on the dean's list. Joey leaves them to catch up. Vanessa asks Donald what's wrong with his sister. He admits that Deanna has been going through it for months. She's still in therapy and he talks to her every day. Vanessa is proud of the way he stepped up for his sister. Donald has been doing a lot of thinking since learning of his dad's double life. It raises a lot of questions about their marriage. He says their relationship seemed full of indifference. She explains they were more like friends. Donald guesses she and Joey are more than friends. He wants her to find someone who makes Ayer smile like she used to. She says she's still figuring it all out. Joey finds Haley fuming on a couch after she can't get into the spa. He asks what she thinks of Bill becoming a politician. He wonders if she's interested in a level of power she never knew existed. He points out that as the wife of a politician, she could wind up in Vanity Fair and the women in the club would be begging to be in her good books. Bill texts to say he's not feeling well. She announces she's going. Joe joking calls her First Lady Hamilton. I prefer Queen, she says. Joey returns to Vanessa once she's alone, and they talk about how hard it is for her to get a replacement Santa since the escorts are booked for the holidays. She explains her son wants her to find her spark again. She asks him to help. When Haley gets home, she's annoyed that Bill is fine. He needed to get her home. He understands she wants them to have their own traditions. Bill hands her a list he made as a little boy and tells her she's the only woman he needs in his life. She still feels like she's getting his leftovers. He explains Danny never saw his list or heard much about his parents. Hooked on Beyond the Gates, join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.